Good morning. I'm Kamkhelo Mhlala on O-4toMedia talk show. Today's topic is about xenophobia. South Africa has been hit by an outbreak of xenophobic attack in Pretoria. As we have seen in the past week there, one of our fellow South African taxi driver was shot by a foreign national trying to stop a drug trading. And we have seen that the attack has led to a very big xenophobic attack in the country, where it spread to one of the most big cities in Gauteng, and it even went on to Mpumalanga and Limpopo as well. It has affected us all in the country. Today, we have Bongani Nkavinde and Wanda Skosana as our guests. Wanda, tell me, what does xenophobic attacks mean to you?
Thank you, Kamuelo. My name is Wanda Skosana, as you have told the viewers at home. Xenophobic attacks to me was a way South Africans responded to these fatal allegations that were made against these people who are here at home in South Africa last week. To me, xenophobic attacks is just a way of responding to this fear of the unknown. Okay. What do I mean by the fear of the unknown? We've been suffering drug dealing. We've been suffering the highest crime in South Africa. Since there was no law which was strict on these people who have flocked to our country. So, to me, xenophobic attacks is not a way of forcing these people to leave our country, but it's a wake-up call to our nation in order for them to come up with ways to respond to these people who are flocking to our country, whereas in South Africa we don't have enough things for ourselves, but we can have. We are saying to other countries, we have enough to provide other people. So, that's for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're actually saying that it's actually a way of us South Africans, it's a way of us telling other foreign nationals that we can accommodate them, but then we need them to respect us, to respect our cities, and to respect our young women and other things in our country. Because I'm aware that they're actually doing most of the things that they are doing in our country are illegal. So are you saying that we can accommodate them, but then we need them to respect us and our nation? Is that what you're saying?
What I'm saying, we can accommodate them, but let us have a way and have certain places that we can place these people.
Okay.
So that they don't have access to anything illegally.
Okay.
Let us strengthen our law. Let us strengthen our access control.
Okay.
That's first of all.
Yeah.
Because these people bakhona ukungena ngendlela abafuna ngakhona ku country yethu. Okusho khona ukuthi ama borders wethu akanama controls are enough.
All right.
And that thing iyodwa icompromise izinto eziningi ku country yethu. First of all, abantu laba sebane access ku health system yethu more than thina. And it becomes very difficult these days for our local people ukuthola imibhede embhedlela.
Yeah.
Because we are overpopulated.
Okay. Thank you very much, Walter. That was very powerful. So, Bongani, what does xenophobia mean to us as Africans?
Okay. Ngifuna ukuthatha lesi sikhathi ngithokoze ithuba onginikela lona.
Okay.
Uphinde ngithokoze nababukeli ekhaya. Bokuqala, I believe in building a United States of Africa. Yeah. Sometimes thina as Africans we feel like siya blackmail emotional, because bathanda ukusebenzisa lento lena ukuthi ama leaders wethu bekalwela inkululeko bekayengale emakhantrini wangaphandle ayobhata. but umuntu uyayilandelela leyo nto le ebeyenzeka bebangayi nanoma kuphi bebabekele indawo le bebahleli kiwe exile bebangaveli bagcwale kuyo yonke indaweni. Okay, fine, moving forward from lapho inkinga esinayo thina ama South Africans neproblem ukuthi abantu laba bangaphandle ba accessa lula, like bane access esimple ukuthi bangangena ku Home Affairs, and mabafika ku Home Affairs basebenzisa ama ID wabantu base South Africa. Uthola ukuthi umuntu wase South Africa sekashadile, ushadiswe nomuntu wangaphandle, then benzani bayaganga ngalezo zinto lezo. Again into bayenzako benza la bazo destroy country yethu. Should bana this mindset abanayo ukuthi bafuna ukurule country yethu, and uma bafuna ukurule country yethu benzani ba create a system ukuthi benzeni ba destroy I future ya South Africa. Ngoba benzani, if you can check bakulela bafowethu abaningi abasesebancane through ama drugs, and benzani benze human trafficking. We understand ukuthi like akusesibethu impilo zabo zihlanahlangene kanjani. Yabo I would mhlambe ama South African abathandi or in ayabathanda labantu. It's just ukuthi abantu laba beza nama mindset amanye angase right.
Okay.
Yabo so I understanding yami ukuthi labantu laba emakhantrini wabo kune problem efike benzeni bafisane nayo. So bona they suppose ukuthi beze la South Africa bazame ukwenzani ukuthi bayo improve ama country wabo. But bona it seems like ngathi bazeli ukuzokwenzani ukuzo destroy South Africa.
Okay. Thank you very much for that. Okay, so how do you think we can go on about avoiding xenophobia?
In avoiding xenophobia, I think to start with, things like unity, those are the main drivers or the main solutions that can bring together all these nations in Africa. If we can have all our presidents to meet and have a common goal with Africa, so that when all these attacks start to emerge in Africa, not necessarily here in Africa, because we have South Africans which are in Zimbabwe, we've got South Africans in Nigeria, we've got South Africans in Zambia, Mozambique, all these African countries. It will give us something to remember that we are brothers.
Okay. Thank you very much. In your own perspective, how do you think we can go on about avoiding xenophobia in Africa?
Okay, I think mina into engiyibona ukuthi it can help us ukuthi Africa ibe right.
Yeah.
It can be good ukuthi if ama president wonke wase Africa ayahlala and mangahlala ne idea one ezosiza thina sonke.
Yes.
Because sometimes ngifeel ngathi lapho kunye siyacindezelwa ngoba eminye imithetho uthola ukuthi kwamanye ama country umthetho uso it's not easily like njengomuntu ongabuyiwe country lelo uka-accessa indaba ye-land, but in our country kusimple ukuthi umuntu oyi-foreign national anga-access indaba ye-land. I think Africa mengahlala phansi yenze umthetho ozohambisana kuwo wonke ama-country. Yabo? And masingenza umthetho ozohambisana kuwo wonke ama-country, maybe sibenzise ne-currency one, I think ukuthi Africa izounite ngaleyo ndlela.
Okay, thank you very much. So what do you guys have to say in conclusion about this whole xenophobic attacks?
Thank you, Kamohelo. To me, xenophobia. So bonila ma xenophobic attacks enzakala South Africa. Sibonile ubuhlungu obulethwe xenophobia ku country ne Africa as a whole. Sinazi indlela esinga avoid ngazo xenophobia. But then indaba iba sekutheni igama le-xenophobia liyavela lokha nakho sesilungise izinto inkinga or inkinga eziletha bafowethu abavela enarheni zangaphandle. Nasihleli kamnandi South Africa sinabo bobhuti bethu, mara kwathoma ngoba nento ezimba abazenzako kithi nasithi siyaresponda ithoma ijike ibe ma-xenophobic attacks, and of which into enjalo akukosele kube ngathana iba khona. Asihlale sibe ma-brothers and sisters, and then nabenza izinto ezimbi abavume ukuthi zikhona izinto ezimbi abazenzayo bangezi nendlela le e-defensive ukuthi thina sibe nokubazwela or kubonakala ngazuthi thina asibathandi. Yes, ngiyakuvuma lokho ukuthi abanye bethu bayasaba ukuthi kunezinto ebathi nabafikileko ekhaya singasahona ukuzi-accessa ngokukhululeka. Mara ke ayingapheleli lapha indaba le. Asibuyeleni emuva silungiseni konke lokho okwenze ukuthi kugcine kube ne-division. Abangeze eSouth Africa bazosipha amadrasi. Babulela i-generation yethu yakusasa. Abangeze eSouth Africa bazosebela i-property illegally so. Abangeze eSouth Africa kube nokulilo. Asihlaleni sonke ngokuthula. And then ama-resources la amancane esinawo sizowashera nawo.
Yes.
Mara nabenza izinto ngendlela erehe.
Okay, thanks.
Ngiyathokoza.
Thank you.
Okay, njengoba sesivala ngesikhathi sanjena ngiyakholelwa kakhulu ku-African. Sithi masifunde history silandelela izinto bezenzeka kade. Ama-African bekahlangene abumbene. Into bebayenza bebathi omunye umuntu omAfrika mangabe ubaba uyahlupheka bebahlangana omunye mhlambe eze nekomo omunye eze nembuzi omunye eze nani until umAfrika abanani abanefuyo. So isikhathi esiphila kiso nje siphila esikhathini esinzima kufuneka ukuthi ama-Afrika besayahlangana ayabumbana iAfrika ikhona ukuphakama ibe right. Ngoba sithi masilandelela sithola ukuthi iAfrika yilizwe elinothe khulu ngezenjiwa. Mara into yenzakala kuba buhlungu ukuthi kuwo wonke ama-continent akhona Africa ngiyo i-continent ephasi khulu. Ngoba kunama-country amanye ama-continent amanye soka ngaphandle eze azokuthatha umnotho wethu ngebanga lalo ukuthi sinenkinga yokuthi abaholi sinabo akusibaholi abacabangela ikusasa. So no, siyathandazela ukuthi iAfrika mayibe nabaholi abazohlala babe nebonelo phambili lokuthi bafuna ukuthatha iAfrika bayisephi. Ngithi mangikhumbule ukuthi kunabaholi abafana nabo Mark Maganda, abaholi ebebanani ebanejisakalo ukuthi bafuna ukubona iAfrika kulilizwe eliphakeme. Ngelinye lamalanga abantu bambuza bathi are you an African or are you a Jamaican? Obabuza umbuzo wathi how can I choose a continent? How can I choose an ocean over a continent? So kufuneka amaholi abafana nalabo abafana nabo Mark Maganda, abafana nabo Khrizani ebebanani nehuluphelo liphambili lokuthi iAfrika ibumbane. So ukusuka from now ukuzama ukulungisa inkinga ekhona ngicabanga ukuthi ama-president wa-Afrika bangahlangana zame ukwakha i-unity akhe i-United States of Africa. So ukuthi imithetho le bayibeka emakhantrini yawo kube imithetho ukuthi namanye amakhantri angagandeleleki. Ngoba thina sifila ngathi ekhantrini yethu siyagandeleleka. Wena uma ufika kwenye ikhantri akusilula ukuthi ukhona ukuba ne-land, akusilula ukuthi urun ibhizinisi ngoba nama-tax ngendlela ama-tax ngayo ekhantrini yethu nakwamanye amakhantri akufani. Ngiyathokoza.
Thank you very much, Bongani, and thank you guys for joining us today. That was very great and very powerful. And myself personally, I feel like an attack is not a xenophobic attack if it is about fighting drugs and human trafficking. I'm not sure if I'm wrong or not, but then I feel like what has been happening in Gauteng, in Limpopo and Mpumalanga in the past few days, it is not really a xenophobic attack. It was just a fight to stop drugs and human trafficking. And that is it for today. Until you join us next time. Bye.
Yeah. Hey, what about? Last part.